So, moving on to weekly manga, Dawson, we have 3 because Yuki Holder was delayed a week because Ken Akamatsu's on break.
Yep.
Because Ken Akamatsu goes on break to do research.
Take some time.
No, you remember that picture too, don't you?
Yep.
He goes to do research, aka bang his wife.
Yeah.
No,
aka bang his mistress.
No, but the thing about Ken Akamatsu is you'll start to see this is like every like couple of chapters or so he'll just go on break for research.
Yeah.
It's normal stuff about mangaka. I mean, Oda does that all the time.
Yeah.
So we start off with Jitsuwa this week.
Yes. What happened in... this was the...
He was a counselor.
The help everybody.
Yeah, help everybody,
chapter.
And he was in the superhero outfit.
Yeah, he got his superhero outfit. I loved when
I love the two reactions.
Succubus came in.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh God, it's this hottie."
It's like
no. It's the ninja. She comes. Oh no, this is hottie.
The ninja comes in first, and she's like, "Damn, this guy is my new crush for sure." Because she falls in love with literally everybody.
Oh my God, I can't wait for that reveal because I know that family tree now. I want to get it confirmed of the family tree.
Did they even mention something in this?
Did they? I kind of skipped.
I feel like at some point in here they said like, isn't she a time traveler or something like that?
Oh no. So the one key, because I've already told you this, that she's obviously a time traveler.
Yeah. Because
she knows Ren, and the thing is, she said that her ninja star is her key into her home. Yeah. And if you remember how Ren gets into her home is she stabs the dragon with the sword. Yeah. And it opens up the door. So it's the same thing. Yeah. But yeah, I want to know because I'm sitting here in anticipation like. Give me that chapter because I know part of her backstory. I know it. Yeah. But they haven't given it to me yet, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited.
For it to happen.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty good.
Because I don't think you've come up with the conclusion yet about the family trees and how they're connected.
Huh. Yeah. And it'd be interesting if they were from 2 separate timelines.
They're not from. They're from the same timeline because they know each other.
Yeah.
But like I've seen a picture of that family tree, and I don't know the translation of the words, but I know of 3 people who are on that family tree, and I'm just like, damn. I need the context. Yeah. Give me the context.
Yeah. Sounds exciting.
But I like how
it was very heartwarming.
It's really heartwarming. They've decided to go to be teachers, which I can't. Yeah. Which everyone's like, dude, what if they do Jitsuwa the next generation, where we're asking
Jitsuwa next gen, where they're teaching at the school. That would honestly be really nice. I would be down with that if they eventually next got gen. To that point.
Yeah. Because like it's like do a time skip of like. Yeah. 10 years and they're now teachers.
I'm guessing our probably our MC would be like their son or daughter or something like that. Yeah. Which would be
not even that, just do like a time skip and then just have new characters come in next gen and then have like the past cast come in and like because the people who would stay there would probably be like the angel, the demon, and then like Asahi and Yoko, and then it's just like cool, now like give us the rest. Like
show us everything else.
Oh man, just next gen.
That'd be pretty fun.
Jitsuwa next gen.
Jitsuwa 2.
But yeah, I mean, Jitsuwa's the best. Like, it's the most steady quality that we get. Yeah. Like.
There's always gonna be fun.
Other mangas are constantly.
Since it's like so episodic.
Yeah, and there's other like mangas that are always up and down, changing. Like Shokugeki, World Trigger.
You're at a bad part.
Yeah, we're like it's
just always fun.
Yeah, exactly. So talking about that, let's go on to Shokugeki.
Dude, Shokugeki has got me really hyped this week. Specifically because, as we've talked about previously, I'm really hoping. Soma and what's his face, the blonde-haired Italian dude.
Takemichi.
I'm really hoping that the 2 of them fight together.
Oh yeah,
Shokugeki together,
back to back cooking,
team battle Shokugeki.
2v2 team battle cooking.
They like tag in and out and stuff, or do like they make like a 3-course meal together or something like that.
Or something.
Basically take on some dudes. Yeah, it sounds like fun. So I'm really hyped for that.
I mean, they brought in those 5 generic evil-looking guys, so it's like...
I'm just hoping they get kicked out of there really quickly instead of becoming regulars.
Yeah, I
fuck those characters.
Well, no, there's 1 or 2 characters that I would like to keep as regulars. That like the girl with her bangs in front of her, like that's a really interesting. Like what? Why? And then the super energetic girl, I'm fine with that. But it's just like the a-hole with the tattoo. Like I could live without him.
Yeah. I could live. We'll see what they do.
Well, so basically, they're the second in commands. Like, they're like there's the top 10 elite and Connor.
That's pretty.
I'm just gonna get it out of the way.
Yeah, just rip off the band now.
Go for it.
By the way, there's new One Punch Raws, so
we'll talk about that. Well, Dawson hasn't seen the new One Punch Raws.
I haven't.
We'll get to that. But
I'm still behind on One Punch.
Dude, it's fine. You're not. You're no longer behind.
I read one. So
yeah, that counts. It counts.
That's cool.
So you're ahead.
I'm ahead.
The thing is, our conversations are like, so when are they gonna get to one? Like, when are they gonna get to that storyline? Because there's been a lot of filler between the last like known chapter and then the filler chapters.
Oh, by the way, aren't you excited? They're doing more about the tournament.
Dude, but no, I'm actually excited for that.
So apparently, the tournament's hype now.
Dude, both.
That's what you guys were saying.
Okay. You looked at all the character designs and like, okay, those are all really cool looking character designs.
Yeah.
And like, so they didn't just go random Joe Schmo character designs. Yeah. And then you follow that up with seeing Sneck and the Lightning Flash as being part of the tournament.
Well, not Lightning Flash. Wait, who is it? It's
Oh not like. Lightning. No, that's
the gunpowder kick dude.
Yeah.
No, it's the guy with it's the guy with the lightning tattoo. Yeah.
Is it Lightning Flash? Because that sounds too much like the S rank.
What's the S rank's name? I don't remember.
Flashy Flash.
Flashy Flash.
He's like lightning speed.
Lightning speed.
This guy does like the
lightning
cool,
speed Flash.
The cool like gunpowder roundhouse kick.
Yeah, and so they're part of the tournament. Okay. So that, and then you see Genos in the background doing intense clapping.
And everyone else is booing sides of it, but it's just Genos.
Genos is like, yeah.
And then not only that, but then you cut to Guro walking up to Watchdog Man.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, because the thing is, we both know for the like. I want to know what goes on.
And Bang and Bomb are both walking towards the tournament.
Yeah, Bang and Boom are both in that area.
Damn.
So all the warriors have all assembled.
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay, the power kick's about to come off. The power kick's about to come off.
This sounds pretty hype. Speaking of hype.
Oh, My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia.
He's still like I love the fact I am forever canon that he did a million percent punch.
It's 1,000,000% punch.
Like I don't care.
What was that Delaware Detroit Smash?
Yeah, Delaware Detroit Smash.
Yeah.
Because I know how everyone's like, oh no, he just elongated the zeros to make it like 100%. But no. He had more.
Yeah. That was last chapter though.
Yeah, but
this chapter's just set up.
But it's hype set up.
It was pretty hype
because
setup.
He's running.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have use of his arms anymore. So he's just like running on his feet.
But he
does the sweet like smash kick on
one of the villains.
On one of the villains, yeah. And basically, at this point, all the
fights have already started.
All the fights have started, but all of the students now have like official permission to use like full power.
Okay, so
and not get in trouble for it.
So their powers usually like.
No, they still were using their powers before. It's just now confirmed.
There's a part where literally they use their powers to save a person, and then they get punished for it because they're like, you're not supposed to use your powers.
Yeah, because they're not official heroes yet.
You'll get to that in a bit. Yeah. You'll get to that in a bit.
They're not like officially heroes yet. And so they find a way around it.
Yeah, like basically if you're not under supervision of a professional hero, if you use your powers...
For anything that resembles violence, basically.
Or even if it's in self-defense, even if it's trying to save somebody, the rules are in place and they can't escape out of it.
Yeah. And basically...
it's an awful lot more strict than One Punch Man.
Yeah. Like, these...
That's why I'm saying this is literally One Punch to the next generation.
Yeah. But basically they would have been fighting anyway, but now they're not going to get in trouble for it.
Yeah, basically...
So Eraserhead's just like, okay, guys.
Okay, basically...
I'll take full responsibility.
Basically, they've already been fighting. They've already been fighting, and it shows them all already in mid-fight.
Yeah.
But they probably haven't, like, opened up the floodgates to go 100%.
Yeah.
Connor, turn off your phone!
I feel like that one kid in class...
I know, who everyone just turns around and looks at.
But,
because you don't want to take it out and let everyone know that it's you.
Yeah, exactly.
But it keeps going until you stop it.
And it's like,
but yeah, so, they basically can go 100%. They could go full strength.
And they showed us a couple different, like, fights that are being set up, too. Like, the cat fight.
The cat.
We have the actual cat fight that's happening with the cat
cats,
girls.
the pussycat girls.
Yeah, but then there's also
the other cat fight.
The two best girl team is
the best girl team. Best girl team.
The main girl from the other
versus main best girl
from the enemy team. Yeah.
So basically, the best girls are all fighting against.
So we have a literal cat fight, and then an
actual cat fight.
Actual cat fight, as people would say.
There was a little thing where they remember when we saw the guy with like. So everyone's like somebody's arm got ripped off at some point. Somebody actually says that we're like there's one of the heroes.
What the fuck, Garo? Why are you doing this?
One of the heroes in Class A, I think. His ability is to create appendages.
Oh.
Which will probably wave away like the whole.
Wow.
That's fine.
No consequences. Just kidding.
I mean.
No, there's already consequences. They literally go, even if the heroes win this fight. They've already lost it. Like they will win the battle, but they will.
Watch that not be the case at the end.
We'll see.
I wouldn't be surprised, but like the way that the main villain's talking is like. Remember what he said in the chapter? He's like, "We've already won." Like.
Yeah.
Because the fact that we're able to get into that secure compound, the fact that we've targeted them, the fact that now everyone will know that these people are being targeted.
Yeah.
Like.
So is this gonna be?
No one's safe. No one's safe.
Is this build up to a bigger arc? You think?
Yeah.
Which you need to catch up.
Basically, even if they repel people, the entire world's gonna know. Even the heroes at this point
are powerless. Are powerless against this.
Yeah. Because
this is a more public area. There's more well-known villains involved with this. Because in the previous sections, it's been like D-rank villains versus the heroes.
Yeah.
But like mass in numbers, like D-rank villains. Now these are like B-rank villains fighting against the heroes.
Yeah.
Individually, and being complete. Which that one guy's quirk is amazing. Amazing.
Who are we talking about here?
We're talking about the dude who could clone people.
Oh yeah, that's a serious problem.
That's an evil quirk.
That is a serious problem right now.
Because like when the flame, like the fact that the flame guy can still use his quirk cloned
as a clone, yeah, basically makes a literal.
Does he control the clones?
No,
it's very.
I don't think he controls them. I think he basically
creates a clone of a person, and that person has control of their own clone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can clone any object. I mean, that hasn't been shown, but basically he clones a person, and then that person is literally just like another, like a twin practically at that point. As far as I can tell, maybe it only lasts for a certain amount of time. I'm guessing.
That's such an evil quirk.
I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it's.
Why is it evil? It just sounds kind of overpowered.
It's really fucking with the heroes at this point.
Yeah. Because, like, oh man, that message, though, that the sensei sends them, I'm just like, oh, just do your best, my saplings. I'm just like, oh.
It's like, let's go. Yeah.
So the next couple of weeks will be
battles.
Going to battle to battle to battle, showing each group dealing with the people ahead of them.
Yeah.
And, like,
how the quirk matchups go.
Yeah, how the quirk matchups. Because, I'm not entirely 100% sure. Who's with Creation Girl?
Oh, the girl who can just create shit?
Yeah.
Sounds OP again.
How does her power... Isn't there some limiter on her power? I forget how it works.
Is there a drawback?
I think so. She's got, like... There are problems with her perk. I forget what it is. But,
You're not 100% sure what her problem is.
Yeah, I know she has one. I just don't remember what it is. We haven't seen her in a while, have we?
No, she's in the forest right now.
She's in the forest?
She was the one who created all the gas masks.
Oh, she's probably with the gas mask group then.
Yeah, but who's in the gas mask group? That's my question.
No idea. I know it's not Totoro. It's not.
Okay, Todoroki and Byakuga are together.
Frog Girl and Uraka
are together. There's the group of 4 heroes that are back with. Well, you have the 4 heroes that are that were in the special cases.
Yeah, we have
and
one
then you have
rock dude, lightning dude.
The guy who can create sweets.
Maybe.
What?
What's his face doing? The guy who starts with an M, who has the weird grapes on his head.
Oh, Minette.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hanging out with. He's with Ida.
Okay.
Okay, so it's.
Oh wait, is Ida the who's Kung Fu Tail guy?
Okay, Ida's with Minette, Ojiro, and Koda, and that's Talk to Animals guy and Kale guy.
Talk to yeah. Well, that's an interesting couple.
Well, they don't have any villains against them. because they headed back to the.
Okay, so they're currently.
They're back at the base. Yes, and then Ashido, Kirishima. Ashido's the bug girl. Is the alien girl.
Yeah.
Kirishima's the hardening guy.
Are they with headphone jack girl?
No.
What?
Literally, her ears like turn into headphone jacks. I forget what her power is related to sound in some way, but like that's the.
She's not on this right now.
Where is she?
She's probably out in the forest, but like we haven't seen her yet.
Huh?
Because like an amplifier or.
Yeah.
Is that what she does?
Yeah, she amplifies sound.
There's a lot of quirks to keep track of.
Yeah, she's not on this map, so she's probably still out in the forest with some of the other people. Is she even on the huge color spread?
I don't know. I think she is on the color spread. Where's Belly Button Beam guy?
He's not. He's also not on the map.
Okay.
So Belly Button Beam guy and Headphone Girl are still.
That would be the best like actual name.
Yeah, no.
I forget what his name is.
Headphone Girl's there.
Headphone Girl's there.
Who's this guy?
That.
Is that from Class B?
The mask. I don't know who that is.
Hair.
That's from Class B, I think. I think she's from
like
Class
a
B.
Mask.
I think she's one of the girls from Class B.
She's from Class B. Okay.
Yeah, because you have the two hardening people.
Are both hardening people there?
Yeah.
They both have a different material they harden into, right? That's the difference.
One is rock and one's metal. Okay. I think.
Yeah, Metapod and Kakuna.
Pretty much. Dude, they have a fight and they like time each other out, I think.
Yeah, they time out because literally they both harden and they're punching each other and they can't hurt each other because they're both hardened.
So the way the battle times out.
So they time out. It's so great. You have to read that.
It's pretty great.
But so I'm excited to see where all the fights go down and where all the other characters are because there's still other characters
that we haven't seen.
Yeah, and there's still
a
villains.
Lot of villains around that we haven't seen.
There was a group of 14 villains that came in
total, something like.
Yeah, like there's a lot of villains.
This is gonna be quite a long section, I think. Like
it'll be long compared to My Hero Academia.
Yeah, not compared to.
One Piece
or something.
People still complain about Dressrosa. Yeah, so I'm excited to see. Yeah, let me see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's at least 7 villains that I'm looking at right here.
Definitely more than that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's definitely more right over here. Yeah, there's another 8. There's 8. Dude, there's a lot of villains.
Yeah. All we know is there's a lot of villains. It's okay. All of Class A and B are together at this point.
Well, they're all separated.
They're all separated, but A and B are both there, so that's a lot of people.
But they're the class.
They only stand a chance if there's 2v1 though.
Class A is experienced, but the thing is like they're not experienced against B class heroes, so we don't know. And then class.
Well, they fought some. The first time they fought people.
Those are all D ranks.
Really?
Yeah, those were mostly like D ranks. Like are you talking about when they go to the training session and the training session in the dome and they all get separated?
Most of them they fight are like D rank and low class villains, but there's at least a couple higher rank ones there.
Yeah, but
I know Black Hole Dude fights a lot of them, but
yeah, so it's like they have experience with fighting villains, but like none of that. But Class B has no experience, so this is their first. Yeah. This is their first bout with them.
I mean, our most experienced at this point are Deku, Todoroki, and Ida.
Because they fought the hero killer.
Yeah, what's his face? It started with an S, right?
Yeah, I know.
Connor's just sitting here having One Punch flashbacks.
We're literally mentioning something like, dude, that was in One Punch too. This is One Punch the Next Generation.
Mm-hmm. Hero killer.
It's literally the hero killer.
What's his name?
I don't know. I just remember him as the hero killer.
It starts with like an S or something.
Yeah.
It has something to do with a mask.
Yeah, because they all put on the masks.
Silver mask.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, My Hero Academia, it's going to be good for the next couple months as they set up, since this is all set up for the fights, so the next ones will be the fights.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fights, it'll be good.
I do like how they're doing this with the expanded cast of like, Deku had his own individual fight. He had his one fight.
Already had
he's had his fight. He's had his time, But now it's time to go.
He's still gonna keep fighting, right?
Yeah, because remember when they
Deku.
Well, yeah, but the past arcs, it's literally like Deku has his fight, but then they go and show everybody else's fights. Yeah. And I like how they do that, where it's building up on that side cast and stuff like that. Where like they're doing it. I do have to give this credit. They do it better than World Trigger, where a lot of people in World Trigger like there are too many characters, which I agree. There's like 50 characters in World Trigger that you have to comprise each fighting style from. Yeah. And they don't get you don't get a lot of characterizations besides their fighting styles and stuff like that, compared to here where you get they all have personality, fighting styles and stuff like that. Like, Laser Beam Guy, he's an asshole. Like,
dude, he's just a total vain Bishonen.
Yeah, he's a Bishonen. Yeah, he's a and but what's cool is they each get their individual fights, even if they're grouped up. Like Lightning Guy is great.
Oh, Lightning Guy's I love Lightning Guy.
Okay. So want to hear one of the quirks that you'll get to?
You've already spoiled a lot, so
no. But it's not like it's spoilers. We're like, oh,
I'm pretty sure this hardening guy fight was kind of spoilers.
No, but
it's okay.
It's like literally one page of them. Like, it's during the tournament where they're just like, oh, the two hardening people are going against each other. Oh, they timed out. They literally it's literally as it's them telling Deku in a short period of time of how the fights went about, and oh, he lost, she lost, they lost, he won, but the quirks aren't really the huge mystery. You don't look at a character and they're like, oh, my quirk's hidden. No, they all tell them, they all say what their quirks are, what they do, and stuff like that.
Most of the time they look like
their quirk. Yeah, Headphone Girl has huge headphones coming out of her ears. Or headphone jacks coming out of her ears.
I kept my headphones in for too long and I became this monster.
God damn it.
But one of our favorite quirks, or I could probably speak for you on this, is Lightning Guy, who literally can electrocute things. But
to a small degree.
But by electrocuting things, he makes himself dumber.
Basically, if he electrocutes things too much, specifically if he does a really big burst of electricity, he will he'll do a ton of damage and stuff like that, but he just they draw his face differently, really blubbery and stuff, and he's just super dumb. It's practically he's drunk.
Yeah, and the best way I could probably describe it is that he's using his brain synapses.
He basically short circuits his brain.
He short circuits his brain, and that creates him to lose some of his mental capacity for a very short amount of time.
It's an hour or two, something like that. I forget what it is. Takes them a while to get back to normal.
What is Material Girls?
I don't know. I swear to God, she has a weakness of some sort. It takes her a long time to create things,
or she has to create something out of something. Because I remember there's the whole thing about her changing her clothes into materials for them to use. Yeah. I think she's like an alchemist, where she could create things
out of other things.
Yeah, maybe.
Perhaps. I forget. To be honest.
Because how did she make the gas masks?
Would be a cool power, a guy who's constantly accelerating and decelerating with his speed. So the world goes super fast to him, and then he gradually speeds up, and the world goes super slow, and he goes back down. It's just going up and down over time.
He's on a cosine graph or something like that. Sine graph. That'd be interesting.
From that filler, I figured out her ability, the Creation Girl, and it's actually really cool. I'm gonna just read it off straight from the Wikia. It's Creation. Momo's quirk gives her the ability to create any non-living material from her uncovered body through the molecular manipulation of her fat cells. She states that she has to eat, the more that she eats, the more material she has to work with. As long as she's able to understand the composition of how something is created, she can make it.
That's the most overpowered shit.
It takes her long.
She basically just it takes her long.
It takes her a longer.
And make a ton of stuff.
It takes her a longer period of time to create larger objects. So she could create smaller objects like she has
quickly.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's at the balance of her.
Yeah,
her own she can body. Choose literally any molecule she wants.
That's why she's really thin.
Because she's constantly making shit.
Yeah, but she has to know the whole molecular.
You know what I would do? I would just turn it into bomb ass food and keep eating.
Continuous cycle.
So,
that sounds pretty nice.
As we know, Connor would never use his powers for good.
Best cannibalism
Moving on.
Ever.